Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. The government has announced the 4 additional locations under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement or EDCA. These are the Naval Base Camilo Osias in Santa Ana, Cagayan, Lalo Airport in Lalo, Cagayan, Camp Melchor de la Cruz in Gamu, Isabela, and Balabac Island in Palawan. The government expects the sites to boost its humanitarian and relief response of the country in disasters. President Marcos has also said earlier that the additional EDCA sites will help protect the eastern portion of the Philippines territory and our continental shelf. Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. says the locations are strategically located near the West Philippine Sea, which is a major trade route. Galvez adds that construction of the sites will begin immediately. Embattled Congressman Arnie Teves has been tagged as the main mastermind in the killing of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo. Teves allegedly financed the ambush while another suspect was in charge of organizing the killers. Marlene Alcaide with the report.
Just last week, Justice Secretary Boying Remulla said Negros Oriental Congressman Arnie Teves fits in somewhere in the Degamo Slay case. But now, he is certain that the suspended congressman is behind the murder.
Teves, Arnie Teves, Andolfo Alipit Teves, mastermind.
Remulla said that there is plenty of evidence to pin Teves, including testimonies from the suspects.
Marami. There's a lot. Hindi pa namin nilalabas lahat. We don't have to telegraph our punches. Basta marami pa iba. Testimonies are part of them. At least we have everybody here together already.
Authorities earlier took into custody one of the alleged masterminds in the killing, identified as Marvin Miranda. When asked how everything is connected, Remulla had this to say.
Kumbaga sa sine, siya yung director tsaka casting director. Hindi lang ito sine kasi totoo na nangyari ito eh. While Congressman Teves is the executive producer of everything.
Remulla said that Teves is the one who funded the entire ambush, including a helicopter used for the escape. Meanwhile, Marvin Miranda is the one who recruited and organized the assassins. The DOJ clarified that Miranda is still considered one of the masterminds and not just a mere middleman. A PAO lawyer is representing him in the case. Miranda was brought before DOJ prosecutors for inquest proceedings. Meanwhile, the camp of Congressman Teves said that they will just address the accusations at the proper forum and will wait for the charges to be filed. There's no word from the DOJ on when this will happen, but what's for sure is
We can say that we have made significant progress in finally putting this case to a close.
For News 5, Marlene Alcaide, we are One News.
Heads up to motorists, there are no rollbacks in oil prices expected this Holy Week. In fact, prices of gasoline are climbing today by 1 peso and 40 centavos per liter. Starting tomorrow, diesel prices rise by 50 centavos and kerosene by 20 centavos. This marks the first oil price hike in gasoline after 2 weeks of rollback and after 3 weeks of a decrease for diesel and kerosene. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The Pasay City Police says 6 of the 10 detainees who escaped from the Malibay detention facility yesterday have been rearrested. Those already arrested are Christian Salvatierra, Joel Hernandez, Eden Garcia, Tirso Galit, John Michael Cabe, and Joshua Panganiban. 4 more remain at large, including the group's leader Norman Data, as well as Richard De La Cruz, Carlo Benavides, and Romeo Estopa. SPD has earlier said that administrative sanctions will be imposed on personnel found to have committed lapses that enabled the escape. The Pasay LGU and Southern Police District have allocated a reward of 130,000 pesos for anyone who can provide information leading to their capture. For those who have any information on the escapees who are still at large, you may call the numbers flashed on your screens. President Bongbong Marcos will grace the coronation of King Charles III. The palace confirms that the President Marcos and First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos have been invited to attend the historic ceremony. The coronation of King Charles III and Queen Consort Camilla will be held at Westminster on May 6. President Marcos and the First Lady have also been invited to the reception, which will be held a night before the coronation. Miss Philippines Earth has presented to the media the 29 candidates vying for the crown in 2023. The 29 ladies flaunted their form and figure at a resort in Pasay City, with 3 candidates standing out as darlings of the press. Miss Balayan Batangas bagged the bronze, while the candidate representing the Filipino community of California, USA, clinched the silver. Fan favorite Ileana Aduana of Siniloan, Laguna brought home the gold medal. Miss Philippines Earth 2023 Coronation Night will be held in Toledo City, Cebu on April 29. Meanwhile, Binibining Pilipinas 2023 candidates are also busy with pre-pageant activities. 28 out of the 40 candidates recently showed off their skills in the talent round. One candidate showed a cultural performance, while another flexed her acrobatic skills. The 2023 Queens of the Binibining Pilipinas pageant in May. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.